Hello you beautiful people. So I chose these excerpts from my stream just to show how a video editor can be used as a photo mode. So over to you, Basmi. Let's just zoom in. Maybe a bit higher. I really want stop in that. That's about right. Now, he is quite small. Fortunately, us humans are hardwired to look at faces. We tend to look at the brightest thing first, but or the highest contrast and stuff like that. That's what our eyes notice, but then we notice faces. So I'm going to utilize that natural tendency to incorporate stop in this, but to really make him stand out, you guessed it, depth of field. Now, these are varifocals, hence the strange expression. The only other way of doing it is going out of shot, having a look. He is most definitely on the cusp of being in focus, but unfortunately the menu is just in the way, so I'm going to have to trust myself. Give it a little bit more depth. I'm going to try 55. There's a slight sheen on his shoes. His body is fine, but unfortunately the building behind him is pretty much in focus as well. Just need to line it up a bit better because I want it to be central between the T and the O. That doesn't quite work. Let's just move him a bit. No. Definitely like... Well, I really like that, but I'm going to just accentuate the skateboard a bit. I'm going to not be so boring. I'm going to keep the stop in there, but I'm going to center the frame on him. This is going to be in portrait, so I'm not going to be able to capture all of the stops. I need to be able to capture enough of it for you to know what the word is. So I'm cropping in, taking care to get as much as the stop sign as possible. Now going across to apply a filter I created earlier. Just going to increase the green and yellow saturation so I can drop the overall saturation, darken in the picture, and we're done. But I don't need him to land, I just need a picture. So the elements I'm using is foreground to give the picture depth on the Z-axis, the ledge, which acts as a leading line. You've got the tree that acts as framing, and now I am just looking for an interesting pose because I'm quite happy with this frame, how it's all set up. Maybe adjust it a bit more. Give me a bit more freedom. Now I want to incorporate the gap. I want that to be something rather striking. I'm tempted, I really like that. Quite like that. Okay, we're going to try the depth of focus and see how we get on with that. And it was roughly there. I am very concerned about that happening. So let's dial him in a bit. Okay, so turning that on, nice blur. He stands out a lot better. Slight sheen on his shoes. So let's just bring that up to 50. Trees are now in focus, so that's not good. But up to 48, that's as far as I'm really able to go. Ooh, a touch of field of view actually. Let's just bring the elements, bring the elements closer to each other. So have that there. We'll go back to the depth of field because that's changed. Uh, 68 seems fine. 78 looks fairly good as well, but I'll just bring it back a touch to 82. So he looks much more in focus. The background is a lot less, but we've still got all of the elements that make it an interesting picture, but just closer together, so I've got more of them in the shot, which I think it just makes it better. So I'm cropping in to center in on the board. I'm going to apply the filter, increase the green slightly, and then applying a vignette to complete the picture. Oh. That's what I'm interested in. How did that work? Ugh, back a bit. I mean, very, very fascinating. Life underground, but not quite what I'm going for. So I'm going to bring it right close. Oh, it's in orbit mode. That is why everything's strange. So we've got the sun there. Just a slight roll on it. Where do I want the skateboard? About there. Not even going to muck around. Take that shot. Now I'm going to wait. So we've got a fairly light cloud in there. But what I'm thinking of now, if the sun will remain where it is, it'd be great to just have clear skies. I could probably get away with there, but I don't want anything on... Come on, litter. Go away. There. I'm cropping in, placing the sun on the top right intersection, zooming in, and then applying a filter and vignette to complete the look. Wasn't really happy with this. I mean, it's a clean board slide. Actually, we're going a bit abstract. I just really like that. That's really cool. But I need some skateboard related stuff going on. Depth of field is what I want. Go with 1 to start off with. So that's on. 10. Bit of skateboard wheel. Kind of loses its impact doing it that way, actually. Doing it that way doesn't matter if it's slightly blurred out, simply because it's like interesting lines more than anything else. I may actually rotate it a bit, make that straight. Okay, let's try this again. I want to make sure that the wheel is very, very prominent. I'm going to take this picture and then I'm going to experiment some more, because I feel There's a lot of playing around with these strong lines in that post and also on the skateboard. I like the curve of the skateboard. If anyone's still watching this, kudos to you. Because I am being exceptionally self-indulgent here. And just taking the shots that I want to do, and they are somewhat unusual. I'm cropping in, placing his foot on the top right. No, reframing to the left, darkening his shoe, reducing overall saturation. I'm going to place the board on the top horizontal. Now decrease saturation more, darken the picture and apply vignette, and here's the picture. Although the controls aren't perfect for taking photos, they still work really well with images, and also gives you the ability to move your subjects to the perfect position so you can get that shot. So I hope this has opened up a few more games for you to experiment with in your virtual photography journey. So if you enjoyed this video or would like to catch my next stream, then like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All the best. Goodbye.